Good morning, students. Today we have a new lesson in English literature. Lesson 11. I would like to meet an alien, based on the same theme of lesson 11 and 10, that is fantasy. So already we are aware fantasy, whether it is a story, whether it is a novel, whether it is a poem, is an imagination of the poet putting into his own experience or imaginative way, placing it before the readers to have a kind of taking back from a different background of our normal life. So here we have again this a kind of strange poem. Maybe we may not be able to understand what is exactly the background of the poet, but he has written. Let's see first about the poet. If you see in your book, it is written on page 91. This I would like to meet an alien is written by poet Ken Nesbitt, born in 1962. Still alive. He is an American poet who is well known for writing funny poems and stories for children. Some of his best known works include The Tighty Whitey Spider, Santa Got Stuck in the Chimney, and My Foot Fell Asleep. He was a children's poet laureate from 2013 to 2015. Ken Nesbitt lives with his family in Washington, and his advice to young poets is to get a pencil and paper and sit down and write. Means to say, Nesbitt invites everyone to take a paper, pen or pencil and write, put down your thoughts and just keep writing so that it will be useful for yourself and for the others. Means to need to have imagination, we have to have thinking power. So we can put it something of a part of our imagination according to the interest. So that is what he wants to tell the young generation, the young children, just to take the paper and keep writing. So it's not that everybody is born as a poet or writers, but when we try, everybody, all got this type of talents to write. So students, I too will ask you, request you, nowadays we have little extra time, so try to create your own, make up something and write. It will help you to improve your vocabulary, improve your language also. Okay, let us get back to our poem. Now this poem, I Would Like to Meet an Alien by Ken Nesbitt, is an imaginative poem about aliens. Now, who are aliens? Aliens are something like unfamiliar characters. Another word that like a foreigners, we don't know. Then another one more thing like beings, like some beings from another world. We don't know what exactly. In some of the movies you must have seen, like what is it called? Krish 102 or 3 or something like that. In that there is a jadoo, that he shows an alien, another being from another world. So it's almost like that. The imagination of this poet too is like that only. Let us see what it is. The poem starts with the poet imagining what an alien might look like. Now neither the poet, it's the imagination of the poet he is trying to put before us. And however, after every few lines, the poet assures us that he would still like it, or that it wouldn't matter what the alien looks like. So over and again he repeats, it does not matter how the alien looks like that, but in every stanza at the end he repeats this. There are several examples of the use of contrast as the poet's imagination runs in trying to imagine the alien. Now he is also imagining and then putting down, writing. It leaves us wondering why he is so keen to befriend an alien till we find out in the end. Now, at the end of the poem, you will find out why he was trying to imagine and putting down this or explaining who is the alien. It was only this poet was trying. He was wishing to take an alien home to scare his mother. He wanted to make his mother frightened. That was only his idea of writing this poem. So, let us see what is the poem is about. Just like as I told you, he is a very funny poet. He used to write poems to entertain or time pass. So let us see what is the poem about. Here I am going to just read the whole poem so that you can get the rhythm of reading. In the one more class I will be taking on the explanation of this poem. So now I will be only reading it at a random for you to get into the reading habit. In the next class, I'll be explaining to you line by line or paragraph wise. Read this poem to find out why the poet wants to meet an alien. So this is like giving a surprise or wanting to know at the end what happens, why all these things the poet has written. Let us read this poem and see. I would like to meet an alien. Yeah. Wouldn't that be neat? I'm sure there is not another creature I would rather meet. I wouldn't care if he was big or medium or tiny, or if his skin was rough and tough or super smooth and shiny. I'd like him if his head was bald or covered up with hair. I would like him if his face were round, triangular or square. He would be colored black and white or yellow, red and green. He might be awfully dirty or meticulously clean. I would like him if he whispered, and I would like him if he yelled. I would like him if he used perfume or positively smelled. It wouldn't matter much to me if he was soft or scaly, or if he danced the rumba or he played the ukulele. He could look like a lizard or be furry and mammalian. I would simply like to scare my mom by bringing home an alien. Written by Ken Nesbitt. So this is a poem of the reading of the poem. So please read it many times. Now keep reading and try to get the correct pronunciation. So I'll get you back with next class the explanation of this poem. Thank you.